Welcome back to Mondays with Mike. Hope you all had a great weekend. Glad to be here again. I wanted to give a shout out to all my subscribers and viewers. Thank you for your consistency and for the great feedback you've been giving me. I wanted to also let you know that if there's any topic that I ever bring up in these videos and you want to discuss it, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk to anybody about some of the things that I go through in these videos. You know, I was looking at my videos from the last couple of weeks, just taking a look at some of the feedback, and something caught my eye from a couple of weeks ago, and you'll never believe it was an actual thumbs down. Usually somebody put a thumbs down on one of my videos. Now that's cool. But I was surprised. I mean, obviously somebody must be trolling me, you know, because it would be impossible for someone not to like one of these videos, right? That's okay. You know, one of the things is, you know, I plan to keep making these videos, and you know, it's going to be impossible for me to put videos out here and not, you know, occasionally get somebody who doesn't like a video that I put out there, and that's okay. You know, one of the things that had me thinking about was, you know, how I respond. How do I respond to rejection? How do I respond to, you know, feedback that doesn't necessarily agree, you know, with what I'm trying to convey? You know, it does hurt a little bit when people reject you. When you try to do something positive, you try to do something to help others, you know, and somebody doesn't receive it as that. You know, I think one way or another, we've all experienced rejection at one time or another. But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter what you do in life. You know, if you're going to try to do anything of value, you're going to try to take any risk, there's always going to be somebody who doesn't agree with you. There's going to be somebody who's going to doubt you. There's going to be somebody who's going to criticize you. You know, the decision you have to make is how you're going to respond. Are you going to let that rejection and that criticism derail you, or are you going to press forward and press through? And yeah, it's not always easy. It's, you know, especially when you're trying to do something, and you know, you put your heart and your energy into something, and somebody just throws water on your fire. But I'm here to tell you today that, you know, we got to move forward. We got to move past the rejection. You know, there's plenty of people who've gone through life and have been extremely successful, you know, icons in society and history. But most of those, and I would venture to say probably all of those, went through some sort of rejection. Some went through serious rejection. And, you know, you look at somebody, I was reading earlier today about Walt Disney. You know, he was fired in 1919 by the Kansas City Star, you know, because, and the editor, they told him that he lacked imagination and had no good ideas. Can you believe that? You know, Steve Jobs, he was fired from his own company at Apple. He returned later as the CEO, and he said getting fired was actually the best thing that ever happened to him. You know, sometimes getting rejected, you know, can if you respond the right way, can propel you and push you into greater things. And so I just want to encourage you today to, you know, don't let the critics derail you. Don't let those who would, you know, try to put out your fire, you know, do so. You know, you gotta, you know, continue to move forward, because, you know, people are going to hate. There's a number of reasons why people are going to reject you. You know, sometimes people are just jealous. Sometimes, you know, people, you know, have been so, you know, that they're so negative based on failures of their own that they don't want to see anybody else succeed. You know, we gotta stay in our lane. We gotta continue to move forward. And so that's really what I want to say today. You know, move forward. You know, got to move past rejection. You're going to have a choice in life. You're going to either have to deal with rejection, or you're going to have to deal with regret. Rejection you can get over. Regret will last you a lifetime. So move forward. Today is a day to take risks, get out there, and live your best day. I'll talk to you next week.